Showing your students part of the hearing for Brett Kavanaugh? That sounds like a course. Discussing the allegations against Kavanaugh? That also could be a course. Busing students down to Washington, D.C. to meet with social justice groups for an anti-Kavanaugh protest? That sounds like activism. And trying to make a class out of that is why one professor in Maine is now banned from teaching. Let's take a look. Let me introduce you to Susan Feiner, a former University of Southern Maine economics and women's and gender studies professor. She's apparently one of the initiators of a field of study called feminist economics. Knowing what I know about modern, feelings over facts feminism, that sounds like quite the dichotomy. Anyway, Susan apparently hit up her buddy, Gabrielle Demain, a diversity and inclusive programming coordinator at USM, to propose a one-credit course for students. I got forwarded an email from Demain which read, "Students can earn 1 credit free for enrolling in this pop-up course on engaged citizenship. The requirements of the pop-up include busing overnight to Washington, D.C. to join activists, political action groups, and social justice organizations to meet with Senator Susan Collins." I don't know about you, but if I lived in Maine, I'm not sure how comfortable I'd be with my tax dollars funding such naked activism. Anyway, Susan Feiner was also going to send students a survey which said, "Check all that apply," followed by statements like, "I am a survivor and willing to share my story to the public," livestream, rally, press, and "I am interested in civil disobedience or willing to get arrested. Bail is about $50 per arrest, please have a plan." Yeah, let's encourage students to get arrested, and it's totally alright because we're on the right side of history. So Susan went to DC earlier in October, but her little course, planned for the same day, was never approved by the university because USM president Glenn Cummings stepped in and said, "This pop-up course was hastily arranged, without the knowledge of the provost or myself. It was not appropriately reviewed, nor went through proper channels. As soon as the provost and I were apprised of the course, we immediately pulled the 1 credit offering. We also made sure that no USM monies were being used for the trip." I for once don't have any snarky remark to make because this is exactly what they should have done. Once they retire, professors often still teach a few courses, but Susan Feiner, who actually retired 3 months ago, won't be, at least any University of Maine campus, because Cummings has barred her from doing so. For Campus Unmasked, I'm Rob Shimshock. If you like this video and support our mission, please make sure to comment and subscribe. If something happens on your campus and you'd like us to investigate, send us details using the form on campusunmasked.com.